Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome back to another episode of Spin Tire's MudRunner on PC. Now we're picking up on the island right where we left off and we're in the same truck as before, so we're going to go ahead and get the truck started up and get ready to go for another objective. Now we just unlocked this garage. Oh god. There, I'm still getting used to the way you control the map with a controller, but I'm going to go ahead and run to the log station and then from there go grab grab some lumber and head to a fuel station. Wow. Go grab some lumber and head to a drop-off point and complete our first actual legit objective. So, let's go ahead and outfit the truck with everything we're going to need, and I'm going to do the crane support and the... Whoa, not the garage parts, please. Fireproof exhaust. Might do it just because... Oh, it's for fuel stuff. Okay, never mind. Let's do carrier with crane and the medium log cart that goes with it. So, also, this one doesn't have the option... Yeah, no, this one doesn't have the option for, like, a long log trailer, so we're okay on that. I was just wanting to see if there was an option for that, and if there was, I was going to take it, but it looks like that's not an option, so we're just going to go ahead and run this setup. So, going to go ahead and go straight, and then straight back to the lumber station that we found in the last episode, and then from there, try to figure out our next objective. There's the trailer that we sort of lost. There's the trailer that we sort of decided we didn't want to see anymore. And it ended up falling on its side. Well, we ended up tipping it over, but that's beside the point. But we do know not to go that way in the future, so definitely going to be a thing of not going that direction. Ooh! See, the headlights look a lot better this time around. The headlights look a lot more realistic, and it looks like they function a lot better. I'm curious to see how nighttime works now, too, because I think nighttime is one of those things that they've also reworked a bunch, and so I'm curious to see what nighttime really does look like. And let's see here. Alright, ready to get loaded up. And medium logs. 4 points, we're good to go. Now just to turn, all we gotta do is turn around and then make our way over there without rolling over. And I think the trucks just feel a little bit heavier now. They feel, well, okay, they don't feel heavier, they feel more top-heavy than they did in the first game. And that can be a bit tricky to deal with, let's say. I mean, I feel like tricky to deal with is kind of the nice way of putting it, but... I mean, in terms of, like, and it's fine, there's nothing, like, wrong with it, it's just the fact that it's a little more difficult to maintain the trucks when they become more top-heavy. But at the end of the day, I feel like that's more realistic, so I completely get where the choice to go that route came from. I'm going to put it in low 3 and just, like, have it crawl and just kind of chug its way up the hill. So, ooh, actually, in cockpit view, the headlights really make sense in terms of how they kind of just illuminate the road in front of you and darken out everything else. Now, let's see, if I turn them off, it sort of lightens up everything. But not quite as much as it did previously. You're not going to be dealing with, like, a massive difference, but it is really cool to see because night is definitely more real looking now, and it has a lot better of a feel to it. Get going down this way. Remember to avoid the left side of the road here. Little tricky, little tricky, and a little bit more tricky than I would have ever imagined it would be. But okay, I think I've got a route mapped out that'll work. I'm thinking about going, okay, to this lumber mill. And I'm thinking if I go down this way... See, I know the road says it, like, ends there, but I'm going to take a gamble on the fact that I might just be able to kind of bushwhack my way through it and get down there. So that'll either be that'll be either fine or super sketchy. And if it's super sketchy, then we'll try our best to get through it in in a super sketchy truck. If I turn the lights off, yeah, oh god, it's definitely darker than the first game when you turn the lights off. Now, if I turn them back on, let me just see real quick, now that I've gotten up the hill, let me just see, skip night. Okay, so it's not like a clock anymore, it's literally just a button. Yes, I agree to draining 66 liters of fuel. Okay, so 103 liters of fuel left. I better not run out based on, like, based on that. I better not run out of fuel. I really don't want to. I think I'll be okay. It might be a tiny bit close. I'll definitely need to go to a fuel station after I get to this objective, but let's see. We're going to want to make... Why are there, like, red... There's, like, red things just kind of scattered throughout that area. I don't know. Guess we're about to find out. I mean, you guys are seeing this the same, you know, for the first time as well, so the same way I'm seeing it. Let's just make sure we're on the right path. So it's going to be the second left. Or at least the second left seems like the better option to me at this point. Oh, come on, dig in and go. Up to... Oh, no, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Kind of have to make sure we're in it tries to shift into second, and then it goes back to first again. That's the first left. Okay, so making sure we're going to the second left. There we go. Now we can just kind of keep the truck moving quickly. That way we don't give it, like, if it does get into a sketchy spot, we don't give it time to get all, you know, just, like, if it starts to flip over, if we're going faster, at least my logic is if we're going faster, we may be able to just bypass the area before it flips over, and it'll be able to just kind of fall back onto its wheels. This should be our left-hand turn. I'm going to need to go back to auto, because if you guys didn't notice, the truck was about to give up in high. Don't need the headlights anymore right now. Like, we can just go ahead and turn those off. What's down here? Just like a creek? That about it? Okay. This should be no problem for me to get through. I'm going to do it in low 3 just in case there's like... Just in case there's any thick mud or anything in there. Oh, okay. It's not bad at all. It's easy. That's no big deal. Easy, easy. Pulls itself right out of it. No problem. So from there... Should be if we go straight here and to just stay on that road. I mean, the road does end, and I can I can see that on the map. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be people in the comments that are gonna be like, the road ends. But no, I know, I can see it. I know the road ends. But in terms of, like, you know, in terms of where we're going, I feel like we may be able to, if it's just like a field or something, or like an area that's terrain like this, but just doesn't have a road, we should be able to navigate our way through it just fine and make our way to the lumber area. Come on, come on, come on. Really trying to make sure the truck doesn't get into any precarious positions so it doesn't fall over. Because if it falls over, then it's not really... If it falls over, then we have to do, like, all of that again. And I'm like... The main thing is, like, first of all, I don't want to have to pick up another load of lumber again, like, for a load that we've already picked up. And I'm having a lot of fun exploring these new areas, you know, with new objects and new textures and stuff like that. And frankly, I just want to keep exploring. So the road ends here. It's just like done and over with. So, oh, all-wheel drive on, please. Okay, I was like, bruh, we need that. Crap, it's pulling It's pulling us in the wrong direction, guys. We're gonna have to back down. Oh, I'm glad I realized that when I did, because if I hadn't, there was a really good chance that we would have just flipped the truck. But if we back down in the same general direction of the way we came up, we should be fine. Oh God, I know we're close. Yes! Yes, perfect. So we'll go ahead and get this dropped off. And then, I'm going to go ahead and see about another truck. Drive carefully. Alright. Go ahead and get those unloaded. Let's see. 4 out of 8. So they each need 8. So, let's see here. Change to... Oh, well, that's the same truck we were in. Bro. Let's go ahead and swap into the UAZ real quick. We'll get the spare wheel and the crate put on it, and we're all like, we've got the diffs locked up, we're ready to go. I want to go ahead and grab a couple of the other trucks. I want to unlock that K700. And I want to unlock the K700 and get it to where... oh my god, spin around. Please. I was like, spin around. We've got the C4320 right there. Another lumber mill right there, which is actually kind of like... It's funny because that's probably the first one that we should have gone to, but it's all good. It's all good. We're good with that. Let's see if I put it in high, if it'll just, like, scramble through the mud. Oh, God. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do at all. They all kind of share this same dash, which, you can say what you will about them sharing the same dash, but there are all different interiors, though. Like, if you look at the seats and stuff, they've all been modeled differently, and they look different, and oh, my God, this thing is already getting a little bit sketched out by this mud. Hey, no, I didn't need to do that. Winch, please. No. Oh, God. I'm still getting used to this quick winch. It's a good idea, and it works really, really well. I'm just not used to using it. Go ahead and release it, and we're good. Now head down to unlock the K700, and we'll put it back into high. And you know what I'm going to do? Since I'm in a little tiny UAZ, I'm going to just cut through the woods. No need to... Oh, really? Rip. Rip that. We're gonna need to be repaired. See, that's the other thing too, is like with me being used to playing on Spin Tires Plus, I have damage turned off, and it's like if you hit a tree, you hit a tree, whatever. But there's our K700. Is it? Ooh, it's got the log skidder attachment on it. Is it completely out of fuel? Let's see. No, it's got fuel. It's got fuel. Okay, I'm gonna change back into the UAZ, and I'm going to scout a little bit up here. Well, actually, you know what I might do? I might just... See, the thing is, I wonder if I just deliver... Like, if I just use the K700 to deliver, like, 4 logs, then if that'll count for the same thing, like if it's 4 points, or, like, any sort of equivalent. I don't know, but we'll see. Go into advanced mode. Operate loader. The lift, rotate. Okay, I see. Grab, release. Okay, not bad. So that's not difficult at all. That's not difficult at all to use. There should be a lumber area along this main road. Like, it should be really easy to get to thing. Get this thing through the mud. Oh, God. No! Okay, well, we... Oh, well, did we... Really? I was like, come on. There's something not right here. And I was trying to figure out what it was. And I was like, oh, our all-wheel drive is off. That kind of would make a difference if we turned it on. The grip of this thing, though, is tremendous with these, like, massive tires. You just stick it in high and run over everything. The massive, huge tires just absolutely demolish everything in their path. Let me check the map again. Log station up there. I haven't bothered to grab any of those, like, cloaking points, but so far, I haven't really needed to because we're really just, like, figuring out our routes as we go. And once we get our routes, it maps it out for us. I think this is the right way to go. I'm not sure if it is or not, but actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go off the main path, down through the woods, and see if that just gets us to the same spot. I'm going to put it back in automatic mode as well, just so High doesn't try to, like, run away with the truck and, you know, run away with the truck and kind of get us stuck in a bad position. Let's see. Log station, logs kiosk. Probably to the right? Well, no. Actually, now that I think of it, probably to the left. Yeah, probably to the left. The articulated setup makes it a lot more maneuverable than you would think, though, for such a massive vehicle with huge tires. The weird thing, though, is that when you actually steer it, the front wheels don't actually turn. It's like the whole machine turns. All right, our logs kiosk should be right up here. Really? That stalls it out? Okay. Well, not going to do that anymore. Don't leave it in high and deep mud. Got it. Check. Already in 4th gear, though. That gets up to 4th quick. But if it gets slowed down, you get, like, right back down to, like, you know, right back down to 1st gear immediately. Where's our lumber area? Okay, so we up here to the right? Should be up here to the right. Oh, there it is. First of all, I don't think... I mean, let's see if this can be... Current truck can't carry this load. So it can't carry any of the pre-made loads. But... I wonder if I spawn lumber in, you know, like that, if it can actually, like, do something with it, or not. Medium logs, long logs. Let's just try a... So we spawned that. So we can spawn 2, 3... Oh, wait. So we can spawn 2 at a time, and that's as much as it'll let us spawn in there at once. But, okay. So now, we backed up far enough. No, not... Ah! Didn't mean to do that. Operate loader. And grab. Okay, so now... Let's rotate it up. And then... drive forward a little bit, and then we'll rotate it back down. And see if that's, like, a usable method of actually, like, hauling lumber. So, I don't know if it'll actually work, but it definitely is worth a shot, I think. Only issue I can see is, how are we going to get out of here with, like, you know, with logs that long hanging off the back of this tractor? I mean, they might fall off. I feel like they're gonna fall off. But, well, like, either fall off or slide out or something. Something that isn't, you know, isn't preferable. But, oh, yep, they came out. Okay, well, I guess that doesn't work then. But we'll be back here with another truck, and I'm going to try and find a truck that can haul a longer trailer, which I think I may know where one is, but we'll find out in the next episode. But if you guys enjoyed this episode of Spin Tires MudRunner, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comments down below what y'all thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Talk to y'all later.